Hi, Nina here. I'd like to talk a little bit about the book exchange that I did with Jenny from A Religious Experiment, and this is the book that Jenny sent me, and I'm going to read the part where my head almost exploded. So, what are the criteria which historians apply to ancient documents in order to ascertain their historic value? I'm not an expert in this area, and in any case, the field is far too vast to go into in any depth in our discussion. But most of these criteria are just common sense applied to historical documents. They can be divided into two groups, internal and external criteria. Internal criteria are criteria which apply inside the document under question. External criteria, obviously, are criteria which apply outside the document under consideration. You'll see the difference as I proceed. These criteria are best expressed by a series of questions which historians typically ask of ancient documents, some of which, blah blah blah. Internal. Was the author in a position to know what he or she is writing about? Does the text claim to be an eyewitness account or based on an eyewitness account or based on heresy? If the document doesn't even claim to be an eyewitness account or based on eyewitnesses, or at least written from an eyewitness perspective, its value is probably less than if it did make some claim. Does the document in question contain specific and especially irrelevant material? Does the document contain self-damaging material? Is the document reasonably self-consistent? Is there evidence of legendary accretion in the document? External criteria. Would the authors of the document have a motive for fabricating what they wrote? Obviously, if a motive can be established for the author fabricating an account, the trustworthiness of the document is diminished. Okay, here's the problem. That's not how historians work. You do not look at a document in and of by itself. You look at a document compared to other documents. You look at is this information verified and validated by other people? Yes, any one person has a reason to lie. And what is the reason for lying about religious stuff? Money for nothing and your altar boys for free.